Good afternoon and welcome to the OOH-RAH Report. I am your host, Anthony Kevra, and today we are talking about Friday Night Smackdown. We are 3 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, and once again, you've disappointed me somehow. The show opens up with Roman Reigns, as it has for the last few weeks, and he basically talked about how he basically ruined Kevin Owens' career last week after throwing him off the Thunderdome. And they show it, and he says the man responsible for this is Adam Pearce. I hate where this is going already. So Adam Pearce comes out, Roman talks to him, tells him that this is your fault, that you ruined Kevin Owens, you sent him to the hospital, not Roman. And they basically tell you before the segment that there will be a gauntlet match to determine the number one contender for the Universal Championship for the Royal Rumble. And then later in that segment with Roman Reigns and Adam Pearce, Paul Heyman says, well, Adam, you're in that match now. And Adam Pearce has the choice of doing it, and he doesn't really know if he's going to do it. He ends up doing it. I will get to that, because that is, that's going to be fun to get at. But yeah, so that your gauntlet match is Daniel Bryan, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, King Corbin. See if I'm missing anybody there. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, and Adam Pearce. Are you kidding me? I'll get to that later. So after that, you get your first match, which is the IC title match. And I'm not even going to talk about this match, because the finish was so dumb that it basically ruined the match for me. Biggie versus Apollo Cruz. And I like this. I like this match. I was hyped for this match last week, and we finally get it 1 week later. But you have this match. The match is good. The finish is both guys' shoulders are on the mat, so it's 3 count. And then the best part is you go to commercial after that. You don't know who's the IC champion, so you go to commercial. Really? You come back from commercial, they have to tell you what happened before commercial. Why not just have it? And then they're like, oh, it's a draw. Why? This is Biggie's first title defense since winning the Intercontinental Championship from Sami Zayn. And you have it be a draw? And it's even stupider to me, because then they have a little kerfuffle afterwards, and Apollo Cruz smacks Big E, and he goes, all right, here's your rematch. Ring the bell. And they ring the bell. And then it's about like another 5-minute match, and Big E wins. Why not just have him win clean in the first part, and that be it? I feel like you're kind of like, I guess you want to set up a rematch somewhere down the line, but then just have him lose and have Apollo, once again, smack him after the match. Why have this stop and start? It doesn't make sense to me. And to be honest, it kind of devalues Big E as the IC champion. You tell me he can't get it done unless he's provoked? Really? Like, I don't like that, especially when they've been building Big E up for the last few weeks. This kind of disappoints me. And I'm interested to see where it goes, but still, why? Why do you have to add that extra step for no reason? So after that, we get a quick little 2 segments backstage, where the first one is you get Sonya Deville, who's finally returned. I'm very happy to see her. Go check my review last week to see more of my takes on her coming back to WWE after the loser leaves WWE match. She comes and talks to Adam Pearce and says, basically, I'm going to help you run Raw and SmackDown. I like where this is going. Yes, I also don't understand why Adam Pearce isn't just the general manager of both shows. He's an official, a WWE official. I get it, but it's just dumb to me. They should really have general managers for both shows again. I feel like that would just make things a lot easier. But yeah, so Sonya Deville will help Adam Pearce run SmackDown, and I kind of am interested to see. I'm really hoping she does like an evil GM for just the women's division. I feel like that would be really interesting to see, and just to see where that goes. So then, speaking of the women's division, the next segment you get is Bayley confronting Bianca Belair, and basically they both announce that they're going to be in the Rumble match. I'm calling it right now. Bianca Belair will have an amazing showing in this match and win. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Because she is built to win this thing. And I cannot wait for the Rumble match just to see that. I'm only excited to see the Rumble matches at this point, but that's a whole other story. Next up, we have the Street Profits taking on Rude and Ziggler. Great match. These 4 guys really have good chemistry. I'm really happy to see that they're having this feud. What I don't understand is why are we having a tag match 1 week after the whole New Year's debacle where Rude and Ziggler beat up the Street Profits? I feel like it's kind of early for that, and I think it's even more early for Rude and Ziggler to win the tag titles, which they did. Why? I don't really get that. I understand the Street Profits really don't have anyone else at this point to go up against because your tag division on either show sucks, But I do think, like, okay, you gave Roode and Ziggler titles, good for them, but I think it's a little early in the feud to do that, and I also think it's like, okay, I get it, you're setting up the Street Profits to take them back at some point, maybe the Rumble, maybe Armageddon or Elimination Chamber, depending on what they want to call it, or even Mania, but I feel like it's a little weird. I feel like you could have made this go on a little bit further and not just have it 1 week after they beat them up to have them win the tag belts. I could be wrong. Tell me what you guys think, but I think it's a little early for that. And right after that, you get the main event. There are literally like 3 matches in this whole show, which surprises me. There is nothing of note on this show that happens besides 3 matches and maybe 2 segments. That surprises me. You're leading up to the Rumble, and you only have this much to put on. But the Gauntlet match does take a lot of time, so I kind of understand. So the Gauntlet match, let me remind you. This has Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, King Corbin, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Adam Pearce. And the fact that because they announced at the beginning of the show and they announced that Adam Pearce was in it, you knew it was going to happen. I dreaded it. I dreaded every second that it was leading up to the match, but it happened. The match was good, but the match doesn't matter. You had literally 5 of the 6 of these guys who can go, and we see that they can go. You know, most of this match is between Daniel Bryan and Shinsuke Nakamura, and it's gold. And you just ruin it. Nakamura made it to the end. I was ecstatic for that, because I like Nakamura. I think he should be in the main event scene more. And you have him come face Adam Pearce in the final 2 after beating, you know, Rey Mysterio, King Corbin, and Daniel Bryan. Those are 3 guys that, like, that's okay. That's really good. And then he comes out Adam Pearce. Roman, of course, comes out, beats up Nakamura, beats up Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce wins. Okay. There's a problem here. There's a very large problem here. You have somehow made 2 matches for the Rumble in a week, basically. On Raw one night and on Smackdown the other, or Monday to Friday. And they're both championship matches. For the first time, I am not looking forward to the Royal Rumble championship matches. Because, no offense, they're crap. They are just absolute garbage. Yes, I believe Adam Pearce is a wrestler before he was an official. Okay, fine. But I get that you wanted to have the Kevin Owens feud keep going. I guess Kevin Owens was supposed to fight Roman at the Rumble, but he is no longer doing that because he is actually legitimately hurt. But you're going to have Adam Pearce do it? Why? It's a Big 4 pay-per-view. I've always stood by the fact that Big 4 pay-per-views, no matter how you do them, should be something the fans go home happy with, no matter if they like the ending or not. But why have Adam Pearce face Roman Reigns? Why? It just makes no sense to me that the fact that you're doing it, because it's a throwaway match. It's literally a throwaway match, just so that they can get to the next 2 pay-per-views after the Rumble. But you couldn't have just had Corbin do it? Yeah, I get it. They fought each other last year at the Rumble. Okay? Just do it again. Corbin loses, yada, yada, yada. Done. Heel versus heel. Nobody's happy. Done. But no, you have this. So now you have 2 championship matches that are going to be crap. You're going to have Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre, which is just dog shit. And then you have Adam Pearce versus Roman, which, yeah, the story's going to be okay. But the match itself, it's going to be bad. I don't like it. I really don't. And it frustrates me that this is the 2nd week in a row where nothing really significant happened on SmackDown. Yes, you got a Universal Championship match announced. Yes, the tag titles changed, but I don't feel anything because all of it was done poorly, in my opinion. It just was. And I don't mean to rag on WWE. I really don't. The last 3 reviews I've done, they've been kind of crapping on WWE, especially SmackDown. But because you're not doing well here, you know, I've seen job listings for writers, because you know the writing team is bad. They have announced, like, they've shown that the writing team is bad. But this bad? Really? We're going into a Big 4 pay-per-view, the biggest show of the year? Yeah, I know, Mania. But the Rumble is what many fans that do not watch wrestling religiously come back to. And you're going to have them see Adam Pearce versus Roman Reigns? Seriously? That's what we're doing? This show was okay. The matches were good. The storylines, to me, were bad. The storyline progression in this was bad. Yes, I like the way the tag team match went. I hate the Intercontinental Championship match. I feel like that was a waste of time. And the Gauntlet match, which was great, just that ending, bro. That ending was just garbage. Really, and I know I'm harping on this a lot, but the show sucked to me just because you had two bad finishes, and one of them, yes, I get it, you're setting up Biggie versus Apollo Cruz probably at the Rumble, but that gauntlet match, the talent that's in that match, you didn't need Adam Pearce to win that. You didn't, but he did. And now we are going to see Adam Pearce versus Roman Reigns. Please, tell me, if you think this is good, please tell me why in the comment section below, because I cannot see a glimmer of hope happening here. I think the Rumble should be good for the two matches that are in it, two Rumble matches, but the championship matches, those now have become piss break matches for me. It just has. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button. They go a long way, and I will see you all next time.